going on, fam? It's your man Kurt, Triad Hip Hop Podcast in the building. We got another lyrical breakdown for y'all, as usual. Just want to drop this one real quick. This is a rhyme that's one of my favorites from the past couple of years here. My man Toby in Wigway, he dropped a joint called Juice with Paul Wall. And Toby in Wigway is a dope lyricist, man. Dope lyricist. On fire right now. And but for some reason, Paul Wall's verse stood out to me a little bit more. So I want to go ahead and give Paul Wall his flowers. I'm gonna go ahead and do this lyrical breakdown on Paul Wall's first verse. Because what they do in the song, Paul Wall raps, second verse, Toby raps. Then the third verse, they kind of, share the verse, back and forth a little bit. So we're gonna do Paul Wall's first verse and give this man his flowers. And we'll be right back. I'm gonna let y'all hear it so y'all can hear it, and y'all can see what I'm seeing, that kind of thing. Hear what I'm hearing, all that good stuff. You know what I mean. Anyway, we'll be right back because I got the juice on guard.
What it do? Ooh. Toby, what's up, baby?
On God.
Toby Bryant.
I got the
Me,
juice
I'm Power Wild
on
Frazier.
God.
Nail, what it do?
Juice.
Sam Cannell, Linnell Spreewell. Hey, it's that Power Walrus. I got a lot of monikers. Fresh from Santa Monica, getting blowed like harmonicas. That smoke got me harmonious. I'm so gone like Monica, blowing backwoods only. The only papers is Houston Chronicles. A Hall of Fame hustler voted unanimous and anonymous. But boys be acting animus, cause my presence is rather ominous. Not to mention my pockets are fat as an obese hippopotamus. I avoid hate like obstacles, talking down is so monotonous. Them boys couldn't see me through they Oculus with binoculars. I'm still the people's champ, yeah, my pseudonym is synonymous. I like to stack up lots of bucks while you chasing after octopus. I'm married to the game, so it's easy to be monogamous. I'm never falling off, the mere notion is preposterous. Still in my prime like Optimus, used to pop trunk at Metropolis. The grind is rather arduous, but I ain't stopping to the apocalypse, cause I do it for my family, not the likes nor the followers. Power Wallaby.
On God. I got the juice on God.
Alright, so you heard what I heard, I know y'all can't deny that verse, Paul Wall has never been a heavy lyricist in the game from back in the day. He's been around for a while, but seems like lately he stepped up his bars, So I gotta show that man some respect. So let's go ahead and jump into them lyrics. He started off, he said, it's that Paul Walrus, I got a lot of monikers. So first of all, he letting you know this is a thing for him, Monikers, nicknames or whatever, For those of y'all who may not know, it just means you got a lot of nicknames, and that's why he said Paul Walrus. He uses a few throughout the bars and stuff, so I like it, I love that, And he throws out a lot of nicknames for Toby and his girl Linnell. So yeah. All right, so let's go ahead and get back into that. Anyway, he said it's that Paul Walrus, I got a lot of monikers. Fresh from Santa Monica, getting blowed like harmonicas. That smoke got me harmonious, I'm so gone like Monica. Blowing backwoods only, the only papers is Houston Chronicles. Man, listen, come on now. So, that's a dope. Let's go back and kind of, because he got a double entendre in there. Some of y'all might not have caught that. He said, getting blowed like harmonicas. That smoke got me harmonious. I'm so gone like Monica. So, the Monica reference to the singer Monica, so gone. But, it's also a double entendre for Monica Lewinsky. That's why he said, I'm getting blowed like harmonicas. I'm so gone like Monica. But then he said, blowing backwoods only. The only papers is Houston Chronicles. To me, it's like he's saying, when he said, I'm so gone like Monica, you might think Monica Lewinsky, and which that, is part of it. But he's saying, I'm not so gone like her in the fact that she blowing niggas, I'm blowing backwoods only, He talking about I'm blowing backwoods only, So, it's dope. And like this is this dope line, If you think about it. So he said, The only papers is Houston Chronicles. A Hall of Fame hustler, voted unanimous and anonymous. But boys be acting animus because my presence is rather ominous. You know what I mean? He giving you some tongue twisters right there. You know what I mean? So you really got to be up on that shit. You know what I mean? To really keep up with it. You know, he had a slow flow, but it's still, he throwing a lot of words at you where it's like, oh shit, what did my man mean by that? So, you know, I like that. You know, he said a Hall of Fame hustler, voted unanimous and anonymous, but boys be acting animus because my presence is rather ominous. You know what I mean? My presence is rather ominous. That's dope. You know what I mean? Because ominous meaning like, you know, when you see something and it kind of lets you know something bad is about to happen. It's like if you say, I see some dark clouds, so that means that a bad storm is about to happen. You know what I mean? I love that. You know, he said my presence is rather ominous. Then he said, not to mention my pockets are fat as an obese hippopotamus. You know what I mean? I avoid hate like obstacles. Talking down is so monotonous. You know what I mean? So he just like, you know, I ain't hating on nobody. You know what I mean? I'm a good dude, you know. Talking down on somebody is boring. You know what I mean? Why would I want to do that? You know what I mean? That's not my style. So he said, them boys couldn't see me through their oculus with binoculars. I'm still the people's champ. Yeah, my pseudonym is synonymous. Man, I love this verse, man, because he got his wordplay is fucking dope, man. Y'all got to give this man some flowers right now, man. You know what I mean? This was from, I believe this might have been 2019 or 2020, somewhere in that area. Like maybe late 2019 or something like that. And, you know, right when Toby was really blowing up, and he's still blowing up, you know what I mean? But, you know, when he was still getting kind of certified, you know what I mean? So he's done a lot of dope, you know, features, you know what I mean? And this is one of them. So, all right. So he said, yeah, them boys couldn't see me through their oculus with binoculars. I'm still the people's champ. Yeah, my pseudonym is synonymous. I like to stack up lots of bucks while you chasing after octopus. I'm married to the game, so it's easy to be monogamous. You know what I mean? Come on, man. How many rappers can throw those types of words in one, you know, bar and make them all make sense? You know what I mean? That's just dope to me, man, that he came up with that. Because, I mean, I always liked Paul Wall because he made some dope songs as far as, you know, you can vibe to it or hear it in the club and shit like that. But I never thought of him as a lyricist until, you know, he started coming back doing new music here lately. So just want to give y'all that. So anyway, he said, I'm never falling off. The mere notion is preposterous. Still in my prime like Optimus. Used to pop trunk at Metropolis. The grind is rather arduous, but I ain't stopping till the apocalypse. Because I do it for my family, not the likes nor the followers. Paul Wallaby. On God. I got the juice. On God. Man, listen. That song is a dope song. The beat go hard. The rhymes go hard. You know what I mean? Toby go hard on that joint too. And, you know, all the verses is dope. This just happens to be my favorite. So y'all need to go check that out. You know, Toby and Weegway, and it's called Juice, featuring Paul Wall. You know, they got a video out for it and everything. And I highly recommend it. Anything Toby does, man, it's fire. You know what I mean? So y'all need to go check that out. So anyway, but you heard the lyrics. Let me know what y'all think about it in the comments. You know what I mean? Don't forget, hit those buttons, you know, like, share, and subscribe. And let us know, you know, what y'all think about the podcast. Check us out live on Saturday, every Saturday. Except, you know, sometimes we got to take a week or two off, you know what I mean, for the fam or the holidays or, you know, all of that kind of stuff. But anyway, we'll see y'all this coming Saturday. It's your man, Kurt, Triad Hip Hop Podcast. Thanks for stopping by. Peace.